When driving in the north of New South Wales, Australia, it is common to see bizarre objects such as microwaves, boilers, and anvils perched on top of a log or post. Why are they necessary? When driving in the north of New South Wales, Australia, it's common to see bizarre objects such as microwaves, boilers, and anvils perched on top of a log or post. Why are they necessary?
Necessary?
Yes.
Yeah, because my first thought was how, I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but in Bristol, if you leave, once I put a box on my wall, like a storage box, and I then walked to my car, and then by the time I turned around, it had gone. And then I saw a woman walking with it under her arm. So out here things get it's like to give away stuff you don't want, but the necessity part makes me think it's not about getting rid of stuff that you don't want.
Part of me wonders if it's like a weird advertising system, like if you're driving through what's presumably potentially a remote part of Australia, that if you drive past the thing and you see a microwave, you're like, oh, it's a shop that sells microwaves, and you can pull in there and buy one. Or if there's an anvil, it's like, oh, it's a blacksmith.
You're in the microwave province.
Yeah, if you see an anvil, you're like,
oh,
it's a blacksmith. I'll stop my horse and see if I can get it reshoed. I don't know.
I was thinking Australia's big objects. So I have been to the big pineapple, and I have seen the big penguin.
Wait, how big was the pineapple?
Oh, it's a big pineapple. It's this fiberglass pineapple that's several stories high. That's Australia has a lot of big things. They have the big lobster. Lots of places a town will just decide to have a big something as their tourist attraction. But I don't know why you'd have the big microwave, the big boiler, the big anvil.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would be necessary.
The big microwave sounds dangerous because someone is going to try and get in it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
As soon as there's a microwave the size that you can get in, then...
I don't know if you could have a microwave that size. I feel like something would fall apart in the physics of it there.
It wasn't specified it was a functioning microwave.
That's true.
So...
That's true.
That's true. And on posts and logs, so on something wooden...
I can tell you these are normal-sized objects for what they are. They are normal-sized.
So the examples we had were microwave, anvil, and... Boiler. So these all contain metal. Is it a lightning conductor thing?
Lizzie's staying very quiet.
It's not for lightning.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
I'm going for another Australian stereotype then. It's something that'll kill you. Like these are up on poles because otherwise there's some critter that will either destroy the thing, tear the thing apart, or kill anyone who tries to use it. Does it stop... Nope. I was going to say, does it stop the spider nesting in the microwave? But A, why is the microwave outside? And B, doesn't work for an anvil, that. Pretty solid, an anvil.
I think you kind of want to work out how high these poles are.
Ah.
Are they like a foot off the ground?
Yeah, small.
No.
Small pole.
Okay,
the big pole.
Easy now.
Medium
okay, we're
pole.
saying medium pole.
Yeah.
We're saying medium pole.
Medium,
Yeah, what's the average length of a pole in Australia? I don't know.
How long is a piece of pole?
Like at the height of a person?
Yeah. Oh, certainly not taller than that.
Okay. So they are reachable by a person.
That's very important.
Okay.
You said when driving. This is... There are very long roads in Australia. Incredibly long roads. They will put things next to the side of the road. They will put trivia things on road signs, just try and keep drivers awake. There's a thing called the driver reviver. Like a little lay-by that's always closed. But which used to be like support for drivers doing long road trips and things like that.
So you think they just put objects?
Don't say you think into that. I don't think that. I'm just suggesting some things.
Think this through.
The conversation from that point on is just about anvils for a while, and then
Actually, you know what?
everyone gets bored again.
We're going to put stupid things next to the side of the road to keep drivers awake is actually not a bad shout. That sounds like something Australia would do.
And what about a boiler would keep you awake, Tom?
Why is there a boiler next to the side of the road? What? I'm going to be thinking about that for the next 200 miles.
Yeah.
Not if you see a microwave and then
Right.
Or you see it and you're like, oh, did I leave the boiler on? Oh.
Did I leave the anvil on? Oh,
Yeah.
God, so good. Yeah, my thought was metal and the metal getting hot and like something about that. That was the one thing I thought I would just.
Are they at a specific height to be visible by the drivers of the cars, or are they intended for use by a person standing on the floor?
the latter.
Okay.
Okay.
But the position next to a road is important.
Are they designed to look like a pedestrian?
Oh. Oh, come on. That's not a bad shout either. That's great.
There goes old anvil face trying to cross the road again.
Yeah. But it's intended for use by someone who stood next to it.
Okay, it's a rural. Although these areas are rural in Australia, they are near where people live. So they are on a pole near where people live, and they have a use. But they can't be higher than a person. That would be.
So you've got to be able to reach it. Is it for storing your fridge magnets on?
You're really leaning into this. Well, they are metal.
They are all metal, aren't they?
They need to be reached. You need to be able to reach them. Or a certain person needs to be able
People
to
leave a thing there or pick things up, drop things off.
go with that, Tom. Follow that line of inquiry.
Like a geocaching thing or a post delivery thing?
Because they're tiny towns. Is it the town's post box?
They are post boxes, and they're people's post boxes.
Katie, well done.
Very good. So they protect the mail. So people, rather than just having a post box, will just put a microwave on a big stick and you open it up and you put in your letters.
But how does the anvil work? Like, what are people doing with the letters there?
Oh, it doesn't say that in my notes, so I don't. I guess it's hollowed out. I don't know.
Some of them are more effective than others, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Someone's like, well,
Yeah.
just got an anvil. There we go.
I'd kind of
Wow.
ruled out the idea for them being for storing anything because of the anvil, but I guess that was a decoy. Yeah.
So the reason it's necessary is in the rural areas north of Sydney, it's custom to repurpose old objects. So it's why don't just throw away your microwave or your beer keg, turn it into your mailbox, and it protects the letters from the weather and other beasties.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.